16. What is your favorite game you have streamed or played on the channel? Honestly, it probably wouldn't come without any, well, no one would really friggin', ah. Hey everybody, Milkman here. Time to do the questions and answers. Now, this is the first time me actually doing this, so it'll probably go a little rough the first time around, but stick with me here. I might get better. It might get worse. Who knows, actually. Honestly, I'm not that great in this stuff, but we're going to do it anyways. So let's start with the first question. I basically am basing this off who asked the questions first, and I'm just going to go up the list here. But we're going to go with the first one here. This is by Money Vision. He asks, what's your first name? Well, obviously my first name is not Milkman, and my last name is not Gaming, because that's weird. Maybe. Different discussion. But my first name is Philip. That's Philip with 2 L's instead of the traditional 1. I never understood, because if you hear the name, it sounds like it should have 2 L's at all times. Philip. So, makes sense, right? If you take that second L, it's just Philip. Kind of like flows, like you just... I don't know. You had a minor stroke while you're saying the name. But Philip is my first name. Or you can call me Phil for short. And that's only 1 L that way. So, that's first question. Number 2. What are your favorite games to play that you haven't streamed or made a video of? That's by New Level Nerds. Alright, well, there's lots of games I'd love to make content on. A lot of Nintendo games. Or old school retro games, but honestly, if I had the money, I would like record some old school games that I used to love playing back then, like Legend of Zeldas and stuff like that. But buying the equipment and the consoles and the games, I know some people say, "Oh, why don't you just use an emulator?" Well, it's not exactly legal. You can't really do that stuff. But yeah, if I can ever get like get all the equipment to do it properly, I would definitely be doing some old school retro games. Like I'm talking about like Nintendo, friggin' Super NES, like hell, if I can friggin' find one, friggin' Sega CD for God's sakes. I remember those friggin' those horrible games back in the day. They're like the live action video games where you had like, you know, go left or right by, you know, hitting the button at the right time. Oh my god, those things were friggin' awful. Like back in the day, Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair did it okay. That was a cartoon. But when they did the live action versions of them, those games, my god, they were bad. But, you know, nostalgic. You know, I wouldn't mind doing that type of stuff. But those are the games I would love to be able to do. And I haven't been able to because I just, honestly, it's just getting the resources together and setting up all the equipment and do it. I just don't have the time or the finances right now to buy all that stuff. So hopefully in the future, if this works out, you know, that'd be great. But that's definitely some stuff I would love to be able to be doing in the future. So, thank you for that question. Emphenwen. God, you know what? You say your name so fast in the beginning of your videos that I still have I have a hard time saying names to begin with. But your question is, which game has the best soundtrack in my opinion? My opinion, soundtrack. What game has I played? Like, honestly, I know a lot of people probably, you know, say otherwise, but I don't know. I have an emotional connection to Final Fantasy VII. I love that game. There's, like, when I was a kid, that was the game that just drew me in. Like, no other game has ever drawn me in to date. And yeah, the music in that game was just, like, freaking the action scenes, the fight scenes, like, when you were going into combat, and like the music was like just epic and all that, and you were just like, you were right there. You were like on the edge of your seat, and you're just like hoping you can beat the boss, or even just grinding through friggin' the levels and that. It's just, oh, and the friggin', even the intro beginning of it, all that stuff. It was just, I don't know. That's my own personal opinion because I have a really good connection with that game, and like I love, man, I still. This goes back to the previous question. Is that'd be one game I'd like to. Like be able to record, but I'm gonna hopefully when the Final Fantasy VII Remastered comes out on the PC, I will definitely be playing that hardcore. I probably won't be recording. I'll probably be streaming that game because there's so much content to be able to like put that in a series to be like 100 episodes, right? And that would take like a year. I'd rather play the game and just play it, enjoy it. So, yeah, thank you for the question. And my next question is from Jacob Burke. And his question is, how can I be as cool as you? Well, honestly, it takes a lot of work. Basically, you just have to... No, actually, I can't even put that bullshit line together here. To be as cool as me, you just have to wake up in the morning. It really isn't hard. I just be real. You know, I just try to be as honest as humanly possible. As a kid, you know, everybody's trying to live up to certain expectations, certain, you know, goals that people have for you. But honestly, I'm 37. I'm just who I am. Like, it's just be yourself. Like, you know, if people don't like you for who you are, who cares? Don't change who you are. Just be who you are. Just enjoy life, you know? So, that's just my 2 cents on how to be cool like me. Because I honestly don't think of myself as being cool. I'm just a guy just playing video games and enjoying life, you know? So, thank you very much for the question. RyGuy16 question is, what is your favorite game that you have streamed / played on the channel? And honestly, Subnautica. Straight out, Subnautica. I love that game. That game is fantastic. I just wish they would come out with some new stuff here so I can keep going. Unless if people have watched my streams, if there's something I've missed, like greatly missed, to evolve myself into the game further, let me know. Like I'm nowhere. Like I just want to go further in this game so much. Like I just want to play it more. One of those games where you just want to keep. Like I've invested like friggin' like 40 hours of gameplay into this thing. I want to keep going, you know. but absolutely Subnautica, the right guy. Thank you very much for the question. And my next question coming from the right gamers. Would you ever travel to conventions like VidCon, PAX, etc., or even host panels if you were asked? And the answer to that is, if I have the finances available, absolutely. I wouldn't even hesitate. Like if I got, well, I doubt it would happen, but if I got like invited to VidCon to be on a panel, absolutely I would be there. I'll never see that happen, mind you. Probably not forever. I'm being realistically. I'm kind of charismatic in a way, but I'm a dime a dozen. There's a ton of me out there. But yeah, if I going to a convention, yeah, I'd probably go to like VidCon, PAX, one of them. Like E3, all those things. But yeah, I would definitely go to them in a heartbeat if I had the finances available and obviously the passports and all that stuff, and be able to take time off to do it. And yeah, if I was asked for a panel, without question, I'd go there, even if it was just I don't know, be eye candy, because, you know, that's sexy. No, if I was asked a panel, I would definitely I'd be honored. So thank you very much for the question. And just the tail end question here. Right Gamers has a second question here, and obviously it's kind of just a funny question here. How much milk let me try that again. How much milk would a milk chuck chug if a milk chuck could chug milk? Now, I don't know. I drink a lot of milk. That's not the reason why I have the name, but I do enjoy milk. Mostly strawberry milk. Strawberry milk is like the best. Like if I have milkshakes, it's gotta be strawberry milkshake. If I go to like the grocery store to get milk, I'll get like milk obviously for the cereals and all that, but I always grab a thing of strawberry milk. God, it's fantastic stuff. But I'm going to go with the answer to that question is 1 million gallons. If that's the answer that you were looking for, fantastic. If it wasn't, that is the answer I'm saying, and that is the truth, because I shall not lie. All right, so that's it. Remember, that's my questions for this initial episode of this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, by all means, throw some comments down there below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. That'd be amazing if you could do that. Like the video. Tell your friends about me. Tell your friggin' animals about me. Tell me about your pets about me. I don't care if they got a YouTube channel. Come on, check me out. All right. So I'm Milkman, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.